The following stream contains mature content and subject matter. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hi, I'm live. I'm Judy Von Ish. I'm the storyteller, and welcome to Chicago Hidden Cities. Go for it, Antera.
Hey everybody, I'm Antera, and tonight I'm playing Spotter, the Nosferatu.
Hey everybody, I'm Mama McStabber, and tonight I'm playing Dr. Taylor Hammond of Clan Bruja.
Hello everyone, I'm John Levi R, and tonight I am playing Dr. Magnus Sanchez of Clan Gangrel.
Hey everyone, I am Glaciator Kai, and tonight I'll be playing Bastion of the Clan Toreador.
And as per regularly scheduled programming, I'm Maddox, and I will be playing Dr. Theodore Smith, Clan Tremere.
We're going to start off with Magnus and Taylor. And how is this being set up again? Magnus, tell me.
Oh, Magnus called the captain of the precinct the good sergeant is at, and said he would really appreciate getting to have a meeting with the sergeant tonight in the back part of the clinic. He can just come to the back door and Magnus will let him in. And
Okay.
Influence 5 says that captain just went, "Hey, Sergeant, you're going here."
Mm-hmm. Does Magnus and Taylor want to have a talk prior to before Good Sergeant comes in? Or?
Yeah, I'd say he basically told Taylor that he got some info. It's important for her to come and meet him at his clinic, so she's just arriving there to speak with him.
Magnus would let Taylor in. How you doing tonight?
I mean, I'm still here, so that's something I shouldn't complain about, right?
That's what they tell me.
Yeah. So what you got?
So I was looking into what's been going on with the non-investigation, and I found out a few things. One, that info I gave you about the commissioners.
Yeah.
And how quickly they've been changing out. At least one of them is dead.
Wow.
The other is missing, and the current one, we'll see how long he survives.
Wow. Yeah, it's a good thing I gave an interview recently that incorporated that. Yeah, because definitely tomorrow morning, the mayor and the commissioner is going to be front page news, because first thing in the morning, my lawyer is filing suit against the city.
Ah, perfect.
For the wrongful harassment that they've been doing.
So then I looked into, had the commissioner, before she disappeared, started an investigation into what happened and why.
And that's probably why she disappeared.
Quite possibly. The person whose desk that ended up on was a sergeant. His name was, I believe, Duncan. One moment. Just wanting to make sure I have the correct name. Duncan McTavish. Sergeant Duncan McTavish. And he has essentially been sitting on the investigation for the past 6 months, and I found out why. He's a gangrel.
Yeah. I think I'm familiar with that name. Hang on just a second. She takes out her phone. She calls Mark.
Second ring. Hey, babe, what's up?
Hey, you having a good one?
Well, I'm missing you always.
Well, that's just the way it is sometimes. Duncan McTavish.
Give me a second. He's thinking for a moment. Yeah.
One of
Asshole.
Anita's?
No. He's not. He's anarch, but he isn't one of us. He's kind of like almost independent.
Okay.
One of oh God, how do you say her name? Fuck. Atlacoya. Atlacoya. I can't ever pronounce that fucking name.
I have no idea what you just said.
That's fine. That sounds like my night going so far. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Random gangrel.
I sure hope he isn't saying that on the phone.
No, he's saying random wolf, probably.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks. And
Sorry, babe.
see you soon. And
How
she
did you
hangs up.
spell that?
Yeah.
Junie, how did
Yeah.
you
How
spell
did you
that
spell
name?
that? Because I didn't catch it when you were saying it.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, my thing's all frozen up, so that's all good. COT. Right there.
Atlacoya.
I have no idea what that is. So
It's,
anyway.
it's the sire's
Oh
name, but
God,
that's fine.
he's an
Okay.
11th gen?
Yeah.
Mhm.
He's a baby.
Yeah. Yeah, no, he's like a
Yes.
5-year-old. No, we're in 2012 now? 2011?
Yeah. Yeah.
So he's like a 5 or 6-year-old baby.
He's like a baby
Mhm.
Oh,
gang.
good Lord.
He's a
So he's all
baby.
good.
Well,
And
You gotta learn now.
supposedly he's kind of leans a little anarch, but he's mostly kind of a lone wolf type.
do you know who his sire is?
Atlacoya?
Oh, God. Okay. Cool.
What does that have?
She's an anarch 10th gen. She doesn't come through the city often. I'm guessing she had something she wanted him to do and sent him to this part of the world. I don't know. She's one of those gangrel that travels a lot, kind of like my sire.
Yeah.
So
Kind of fucks off and you don't know what the fuck they're doing.
yeah, but it's never a good time when they come into town because they
Right.
usually are trying to stir up something.
Well, so he's coming to meet you?
Yeah.
Fantastic. Fantastic.
And
Because I'd love to know why he's sitting on that investigation.
oh, so would I.
I mean, it's probably to save his own hide, to be fair. Because if it's already cost 2 commissioners.
I mean, here's the thing: is that that might not be what cost the second commissioner. So I didn't even have a chance to talk to the second commissioner about things before they vanished. So who knows what's going on there?
Yeah, but if they were trying to pick up where the previous one left off.
It's also possible that Duncan's responsible for them disappearing.
Could be.
So,
Could be.
you know,
I mean, that
Either
would
way.
that'd be really fucked up because he's bound to get caught at some point.
well,
But I can't attest to his intelligence. So, you know.
my sire being who she is, I can't say all gangrel have a lot of intelligence.
I mean, I would think most of y'all have pretty strong survival instincts, though.
Okay, let me be fair. It's the whole. You remember that thing Questions told us about the difference between intelligence and wisdom?
That's true. That is absolutely true.
My sire has intelligence. She
Yes,
has
but no
zero
wisdom. No wisdom. I traveled with her briefly. I know this.
Yeah. Complete orange cat energy.
Yes. Yes.
So, all right. Well, before he gets here, I'm going to do a little bit of pre-gaming. Nothing big.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Like when we play D&D where you're, getting your shit together.
Mm-hmm. And Magnus, while he's talking to her, just rouses his strength and rouses prowess.
Mm-hmm.
Not a problem. And soon you hear a knock at the back door.
Magnus
wait here.
goes to answer. Yeah, he leaves Taylor in a soundproof room.
Mm-hmm.
And
she's just chilling. She might have a cigarette bucket.
And when you turn around and you answer the door, you see McTavish there, and he's got this short kind of not exactly military cut, but it grew out. He's got this. It's a nice kept beard, but it's not too long. He's wearing nice jeans, a button down, the tie's loose. He's wearing a trench coat, kind of like looks like a police cop, and he's got his badge on his belt, and he's like, Dr. Sanchez?
Yes, Sergeant McTavish. Come in. Let's have a conversation.
Sure.
And Magnus leads him to the room that Taylor's in, and then closes the door behind him and leans against the door.
And Taylor snubs out her cigarette, literally rubs the lit end between her fingers to snub it out, and then wraps it in
how can I help you?
her bag. She just looks at him. Sergeant McTavish.
Yes.
Dr. Taylor Hammond.
Pleasure. How can I help you?
There's an investigation that was on your desk.
Which one?
Illegal harassment of my club.
Your club and 6 others, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, I'm the one that's suing the city over it.
You should.
Absolutely. So, who caused that to happen?
He actually pulls out what looked out of his. It's a big pocket, and he pulls out what looks like a nice notebook, and he starts to flip through, and he goes, "Well, cost me, I don't know, several months to figure this one out. Who do you know down in Gary with the last name Sharp?" I've been literally tracing the money and 2 commissioners, as well as several now former cops, 3 dead cops,
Wow.
and a couple others. This has been taking up quite a bit of time. So I apologize if you guys think we're doing nothing. And he will show his book of all of the notes. I have been going through transfers. I've been going through wires. I have been going through cars that have been sunken down in Joliet. Who sinks cars in Joliet? Apparently these people do.
Sinking them in Joliet. That's going a little inland to be sinking cars, isn't it?
Well, DuPage River runs right
Yeah,
through.
well, I know DuPage River does, but you've got a giant lake right here.
Yeah, but also they got gang members down there, and there's a whole violent thing going on. So yeah.
Well, yeah. Anyway, all right. So Sharp. By the way,
apparently.
You don't really hang around a lot with the anarchs in the area.
Look, I say gang roll, they say you, or at least the ones that I've been around. So for me, it's more of, okay, fuck you. I got to do my shit.
I
need to keep people safe.
I'm a Bruja.
Okay.
Sharp is a Ventru.
Writes it down. He's writing notes right now, as you say.
Part of the now defunct Vanguard.
Okay.
Camarilla Hardliners.
Got it.
He's probably one of 2 left at this point.
Okay.
And he works for former Prince Maxwell, who is currently residing in Gary.
That's a connection. Shit. And he flips another page, starts writing some stuff down. It's like, thank you.
And I can guarantee that was done because we have fucked with some of Maxwell's interests here. Like preventing him from taking praxis. Because he's a
That's
fuck
valid.
off.
Well, he's a fuck off with a deep wallet.
Yeah, he is. Absolutely,
He
he is.
bought out half of a precinct.
Mhm.
Just
And then
a
he spread
precinct.
it out. Just one. Just to get apparently against you and several others. I had to deal with, and I never want to go back to this club again. Succubus Club. That was just
don't
gross.
ever go back there again.
Mhm.
That thing is full of fucking Toreador snakes.
I mean, they can be snakes.
Oh, absolutely. They are fucking vipers.
Got it. Ew.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
great. Mood. Yeah, no, I had to go in there and I had to talk to what was her name? He flips back. Annabelle? Yeah. Not fun.
No.
Couldn't
She's the
answer
primogenitor
Dan's
clan
question.
Toreador in the city.
Oh, explains why she couldn't answer a question.
Yeah.
Because some of the money was being traced back to her and she didn't authorize any information or she didn't authorize any transfer of funds. So it looks like
Right.
they've been turning around and filtering money
Through her.
But she's not the one who actually had the money. Transfers came back from Indiana. So I have been going between her, some other asshole up in the north side, and then trying to get what I can in Gary. But Gary, unfortunately, is in Indiana, which means completely
No
different set of
jurisdiction.
laws.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So with the commissioners, I was trying to get the commissioners to give me somewhat jurisdiction or some lead in Gary, and they went missing. 2 of them.
Okay.
We've been pushing. Well,
You don't
I've
have to
been
keep pushing. You don't have to keep pushing.
Oh, okay.
I know. It's really hard for you because you want to solve this case. I understand
Oh.
that.
Well, yeah, because there were some
But
dirty cops and they should not be around.
Yeah, no, absolutely. They've been bought by Maxwell, who is a brouhaha of age and power and money.
Well, if you guys can give me some kind of proof, I can send this to IA and get it done.
I don't know who he bought because I got fake badge numbers.
Do you have a list still?
She takes it out of her bag.
He'll take it and he'll start writing them.
I can also.
Wow.
Yeah.
Magnus,
you still got that video I sent you?
Oh, yes, I do.
Send it over to him.
Magnus goes over to one of the desks and takes out a thumb drive,
Mhm.
hands it to him.
That has video of all their faces when they came in my club.
Okay, well, I wasn't even given that. So
You're welcome.
Well, if that police
Appreciate it.
commissioner hadn't disappeared, I probably would have done something about her then, because I gave her a copy of that exact thing.
yeah, well, I found, and this is between us, I found what was left of her and Cicero.
Mhm.
That tracks.
And that's between you, me, and this table.
Mhm.
Sorry that she had to depart. I don't know where the other commissioner is. I'm still tracking him down because there were some things underneath him. So this has been a fuck ton of red tape and full of bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
So I can't say from the department, but I can say from me, I apologize that your information is coming late,
That's okay.
but it is being taken
Now
care
that
of.
I know what you have found and where that leads, because I know exactly who that leads to. You've
Mhm.
done good enough. You do
Um,
not need to try to run that down to Gary. I know exactly where Maxwell's staying.
Mhm.
Oh, good. Well,
I have keys to the castle.
so why is he after you so hard? I mean,
Because-
besides stopping him from getting prints, because that's
Oh, not only that, we fucked up some of his underhanded trade things he had going with Al Capone. Yes, he was a Ventru. We basically stopped some human trafficking he was involved with, as well as weapons trafficking. We stole an airplane from the Vanguard. We literally have fucked up his shit.
okay. Okay.
Hi, I'm a Bruja, and he is an embarrassment to my clan.
I'm not going to argue that. Mm-mm. No, ma'am.
And Sharp is just an embarrassment.
Yes, Sharp is just a young jumpstart fucking Ventru that wants to be a hard ass.
Got
Yeah.
it. And he's going to start writing down the information that you have given him. And we're going to pause this scene real quick because we're going to go to
Mhm.
Spotter, Theodore, and Bastion. Gentlemen, where are you? Hello.
I think Spotter probably rounded up the troops, and then we headed off to Tent City.
All right.
right.
On the way there, actually, and I assume it's Theo that's driving. Bashan goes, all right, I have some ideas, but I need to work with a framework. Spotter, why are we going there? And I kind of know, but I need you to word it properly.
So after Magnus and I visited the clinic on the night of the attack, that we noticed that based on the description and a body, that they appeared homeless, just based on clothing, a lot of different indicators. Waneke generally has his hand on the pulse, finger on the pulse of the underculture here. So I reached out, asked him if he was missing anybody. He's missing 4 people.
Okay. That's why you brought me that bag of random
Yep.
shit half burned.
Yep. That was one of the
Right.
firebombs, yeah.
Yeah, I took an eye on that. Really hard to discern things.
Mhm.
But apparently, do all of you remember when we were rescuing Taylor?
It was
And
a rushed night, but yes.
do you all remember that power that she exhaled and almost drove us all to frenzy?
Yeah.
Similar effect.
Oh,
Yeah, the emotions these people had, the hatred, the anger that could not be natural.
Mhm.
So I believe that was the call. So we are looking possibly at a Bruja
Yeah.
responsible for bombing Magnus's clinics, or some power similar. I assume at least each different type of supernatural being has its equivalent powers into some way or another. So perhaps, I don't know. I'm not a specialist. Hi, Tio. How are you doing?
So that's 2 follow-up questions. Well, comments. First, those, whatever they were, they fought, apparently, from what Magnus was able to tell me, they fought like Guru. But they also showed no fear of the 3 Guru guarding the clinic. None. Would see, I don't know anything about this. I mean, I can't do it. So this spark, would it override that? And how long does it last? Like, would the Bruja have been, or whoever had to have been close? Because all 3 clinics were attacked simultaneously.
Not sure.
And how directly does it need to be applied? Can you be across the street, across the city?
Right.
Well, that seemed to me like a presence thing.
Mhm.
And presence works only in the close bys. Generally, you have to listen to the person, see the person, to be directly influenced by it. Of course, if you're too much of an elder, that may be bypassed by some way or another, but I don't think that's the case. Because an elder would
Predominantly with presence, especially, oftentimes just with some sounds, it can draw people's attention, and then you have them.
Yeah.
It's
So if
I'm wondering truly how you can. At what point did the person depart from causing those scenes? Because that would have had to have been a handoff of the actual items to do the attack, and then enraging them, and then somehow getting them to go in the correct direction that they wanted.
well, if
It
they're
just seems
not
like there was some hurting involved, which means that we may be looking for 3 separate groups.
let me
That's my
throw
concern.
another let me throw some information on that regard.
Mhm.
Presence not dominate. We do not mind control. We influence emotions with it. So the person would still have most of its faculties, but she would be compelled to feel that way and do the things. So with this in mind, somewhat of a conversation, somewhat of a rally happening, if we're talking Bruja, that might be enough. Drove them into action. And if 4 different people of the Waneka's group did it, maybe others that weren't his, if such thing even exists.
I think it was a mix. As we looked, Charlie and I looked at video footage.
Well,
I don't want to cast aspersions on the other coast, the east one, but they appeared to be more stylistically that from that area of the country than Chicago.
here's the thing.
Mhm.
If that was done not close by here, it was done in the city at some point, at some moment, drove people to act. What are the odds other people being there but haven't actually done that? What if we can find other people that attended this supposed meeting? Of course, I'm going out of conjecture because we still don't have all the info. But
So so let's assume our original suspicion is that the snakes are behind this. Potentially.
it's a possibility. Snakes do tend to have similar tricks like that.
Also aggravating because the snakes are posing quite the challenge in locating.
Right. But we know roundabouts, the types of places they like to visit and hang around. So the north side has plenty of those. So that's maybe a good place to start. The other thing I'm worried about is if they were fighting like Guru, and you guys probably know a little more about this than me, but the guru that are potentially guru, whatever they're called, but part of the family, as it were. Will the actual guru be fairly upset that their family's being fucked with?
Yeah. If we, don't do anything.
Right.
I'm saying is try to find this person, get information with Oneka, and if it turns out they're targeting a guru, we hand them up to the guru and watch the fireworks.
Watch the fire. Probably also want to get word to Jackson, since this was the whole true site was his idea, or potentially his idea, but he went through with it.
Well, I've done a few, I tried bowling night, but she wasn't having it. So I invited the sheriff for a shooting range, and I communicated pretty much everything to her, and her to Jackson's. Bastion side eyes Theo a little, but he doesn't say it.
Theo's focused on the road.
Yeah.
I'd actually think at this point Theo parks. Actually,
if I know Oneka, he's been on it since he found out 4 people were missing. So we'll see what he has to say, and hopefully our information will jive with what he's found, and we'll have something to work on.
And then by all means, lead the charge, sir.
Butter heads in. He waves hi to the gatekeeper. He calls him Bob. He doesn't know his real name.
Bob waves back. Spotter, how's it going?
Good, Bob. Is Oneka in?
Yeah. Who's the kind of looks to Bastion. Theo's like, who's tailgaters?
Dr. Smith and Bastion.
See. Interesting.
Yeah, they get VIP access with me.
I didn't say they didn't.
Okay.
I'm just asking who they are. You could be bringing in, Larry Moe and Curly for all I know. Maybe Shemp.
Oh, now I got to figure out which one you guys are. This is great.
I mean, don't you got 4 people with you usually?
Oh, yeah. They're off kicking another ass. Don't worry about it.
I ain't worried about shit. I mean, you guys do tend to, plop around all the time, don't you?
Yeah. No rest for the wicked.
Sure. Anytime.
As everyone's walking past Bob, Theo will just turn and look at him for a second before saying, whoop, 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 and then following everyone else.
And he'll respond back with a nya, right back.
Theo gives a thumbs up. Oddly enough, he likes the Three Stooges.
Fair enough. When you get to Oneka, because Oneka's got this main tent, but it's always in the back. And he's pacing a little bit as he's got this, it's charred. It's an not old, but old map of Chicago. And he kind of he's looking back and forth, and he sees you guys coming and going, oh, yes, Spotter, how can I help you?
Hey, buddy.
What's up?
You know Bastion, Dr. Smith?
Gentlemen?
Well, you remember Dr. Smith. We met way back.
Are you kidding? He was the second Nosferatu I met in the city.
Mm-hmm.
Second?
Yes, yeah. Spotter was the first.
That's right. Spotter, you're always popping people's cherries. Good to know. Still doing it?
What? Yeah, of course. 24/7.
Good to see you again, Oneka.
The Spotter works in mysterious ways. Shut up.
Sebastian, like, how's it going?
Been a while. How's things in the city?
Still standing?
Good. My people haven't said anything, but, we can keep on business. But that's not why I'm here, actually.
Aw, come on. How often do we get a rose and a warlock in here? Not often.
Well, we were doing our own looking into the attacks on Magnus's clinics up north side, the new ones.
Oh, yeah, I heard about that.
Right.
Shame, really.
Yeah, which
You
is
doing okay?
yeah. He's a little focused
Pissed
right now.
off?
Yeah.
Damage
That's right,
Gangrel's
yeah.
territory.
One thing I don't touch their shit. They're more
Yeah.
protective than I am.
And there's also the optics, you know. They bombed Elysia.
Oh, that's I get it. I just look. I understand
no,
about the Elysia is one thing,
That's
but
me. That's me saying the sheriff is also pissed.
oh fuck, she knows.
Of course she does.
Well, I mean, hey, I'm thinking Gangrel gonna do Gangrel shit, and when Gangrel gets on Warpath, you just kind of just let them go.
Yeah, but keeping into very insular in a city this size is a recipe for disaster.
True, but there's a couple things I've learned. Besides the land, never go against, it's a ceiling or where death is on the line. You
Mhm.
don't go up against a gangrel during territory disputes, and you never try to out bruja when you're talking about anything philosophy or trying to out debate them. So seriously, this is where you just kind of go, I'll give you information. Just do what you got to do. They can go wolf it out.
Yeah.
So that was the reason I asked if you were missing anybody.
Yeah, I also did a couple more. I did some digging. I actually talked to Cindy for a bit.
Oh,
She's
good.
missing too. So there's a total of 6 at the moment.
Well, a total of 6 attacked the clinics.
But here's the funny part.
Mhm.
They weren't one of us. They were ghouls. That's who I'm missing. That's what Cindy's missing.
It's missing.
Only ghouls.
Mm-hmm.
No errant humans at all?
I mean, they are human in theory.
Is there a common place in which all these ghouls might have intermingled at some point?
Well, I had sent all of them down to the Nosferatu channels because they were starting to learn how to understand how we network because they were ghouls of a couple of Nosferatu here. We were working how to do channeling.
Would Cindy's ghouls be there as well?
Cindy was not exactly wanting her ghouls to be anywhere other than with her, but it seems like they were taken. It's not like we can actually walk around during the day to protect them.
Right.
Well, Spotter, I do assume that we have to tell Winnicott baseline information, right?
Right. But that information is a little weird now because they're ghouls.
Yeah.
So something's not adding up to me.
Storyteller?
Yeah.
Is there any way I can determine if there's a way to identify ghouls that I've heard of?
Usually through scent, but for you have aspects, correct?
Mm-hmm. Just a little, but I have some aspects.
Depending on what your aspects is and which one you can actually handle, I wouldn't say.
I don't think I have anything too impressive. Yeah, I have sense the unseen and premonition. Not quite the investigative stuff as much.
Yeah, you would definitely need something. Let me see. Heightened senses may help, but it's only because you can then tell, if they're breathing, you can hear a heartbeat, things like that. Because we all know Kindred can't do that.
Theo will do a quick glance of exchange with Bastion. There is a basic way to identify ghouls, but it's the same way that you could identify technically anyone through an aura.
True.
Yes.
Why? What's this big information you got?
Okay.
There's a couple things.
Bob the cherry spotter.
Okay.
Jesus.
My ghoul noticed that they weren't dressed Chicago style. They weren't dressed like a normal, what someone here might wear. She had the impression it was more East Coast, probably New York or Boston or something.
Huh. Weird.
Yep. And that's why you saying they were ghouls from here is a little weird that they might have been dressed like that. But the other thing, the bombs are really amateur that they throw, fire bombs. Bells was honestly offended that I brought them to her because they were so amateur. She basically said, you can get all of this shit on Amazon. And sure enough, one of her people was able to, they're delivering it all over the city and just picking it up wherever they get it delivered. So,
well, if you're just trying to make a statement, why go all out?
I mean, if you're going to make a statement, do it.
Yeah. I mean, if they made a statement with a simple, Molotov or something like that?
Right.
But he got your attention.
They have my attention.
But they got Magnus's attention too. Woof.
Yep. That was stupid.
Yeah. Let sleeping dogs lie.
Right. You want to say your part, Bastion? I can do it, but
sure. No, sure. Sherry's popped. All right. Let me go another fruit.
Thanks.
All right.
Just open enemy.
No.
Okay,
Not particularly. Not without consent. The avocado of the question. I did a little utilization of all specs in what remained of the item. They were targeted via a particular power of presence, very commonly associated with the Bruja, in which they were driven into unnatural, unbefitting rage and desire to act on revenge or destructive instincts.
Are you talking about Spark of Rage?
Would you look at that? Exactly.
That's a presence and it's a potence power. You have to mix the two.
Yeah.
Huh.
It's really weird that they were ghouls and used like that. There's also a third thing that makes it even weirder. But that's Theo said. You heard the information as well, and you're awfully quiet.
Yeah, but Maddox just suddenly did his famous brain fart. What are you talking about?
They fought like Garou.
Right. Their attack style was very reminiscent of the werewolves, which leads to a theory, and Theo will then immediately just look back to Spotter.
What is this? A triangle of truth?
It's
sort of.
You always have to pass the ball. Never hold it in the court for too long, otherwise you get penalized. I watched a basketball game the other night.
You know sports ball. I'm impressed.
Not well.
Not you too.
I'm working with it. It's very slow.
Okay, Spotter, hit me. Not literally, please.
So, what if they're kinfolk? That's the word I was looking for earlier.
Oh,
what if they're fucking with kinfolk?
What if we ghouled kinfolk and we didn't know it?
Well, that's awesome.
That's a big oopsie on your part.
Because if I remember correctly, one of them had claws.
Look, you can't tell a human if they're kinfolk or not. There's no sign saying I'm kinfolk written on them or tattooed.
Right. But they grew claws.
Well, that's creepy.
It's true. It could be anything. It could be a couple of things because we can do that.
Yeah. And if you teach the right ghoul and they know how to transform something.
Yep.
Although, as a side observation, we don't know if the claws manifested because of the kinfolkness or the ghouldom, because there are plenty of ways for someone to grow claws.
Right. And we do utilize them differently. I don't fight the same way as a guru.
That's fair. We don't fight like, ooh. And they've had training if they are proper kinfolk and they just ran away.
The clothings, the style of fighting, the who connections, the manipulation via presence.
And then
Not only do you have them gone.
And then having to add in the potence to actually get the fury to stick. That would be my theory on how that power activates. The presence is the actual emotion, and then potence is just what lets it cling.
But also, they're fighting against their own.
Right. There were three, I think they're bone gnars guarding clinic that we visited, and they weren't afraid of them.
Well, that's just putting more. Just, you know what? I'm just going to put a bonfire out while you just put the cats.
Mm-hmm. Oh, they were cool. They were the Bone Bros. It was T-Bone. Well, that's the only one I remember.
While you're trying to remember the other thing, and we got this triangle of truth going on. We're going to ping it over really quickly to Taylor and Magnus. And as you guys are talking to Duncan, and he is writing down everything you're saying. Of course, when you are speaking in Kindred, he writes down something completely different that's a code.
Of course.
Right.
And he's just like, well, this is just completely fucked. And now I understand why the hell I couldn't find Jack and shit from halfway over on the east side and then from the south side. This, fuck.
One thing I want to go back to real quick.
Yeah.
You said that they were going through Annabelle's accounts without authorization, right?
They were going through Annabelle's accounts. They were going through a couple other apparently no named other Kindred accounts. And it looks like they were all being pinged like, oh, I got a check for this much money. And I now turn around and have to send it to this person because I owe them. Or a lot of the boon system was used. I've learned what that means painfully.
Magnus just pulls out his phone and texts Ballard.
Okay.
And it's just like, hey, is your kid still being disciplined, or did you decide to go easy on him?
You give him about a minute or two in between short ribs, and he'll eventually, respond back with disciplined at moment. Why?
Found out that someone was harassing Taylor's business using avenues that he used to pay particular attention to.
Do I need to wake him up?
No, I don't think so. If he's not awake, then he couldn't have been involved with this.
Not that I know of. Or at least
Okay.
I'm going to go give him a visit. I'll text you later.
Okay, sounds good. Taylor, remind me again, Gary.
Yeah.
Didn't Annabelle have a child down there?
Yeah, the Prince of Gary, Modius.
And he vanished.
Yes.
So Maxwell could have him and have been using his access to get Annabelle's accounts.
Perhaps. Or perhaps he has overridden one of Modius's ghouls to get that information. You know, something like that. Anything could be possible. I mean, he is a Bruja that wants to be Avengers so fucking hard.
Mhm.
Oh God.
Like I said, an embarrassment to my clan.
Look, I tried not to pick and get too political, but yeah, this is getting to the point of who does what, where, when, and why, and then trying to run a string all over the fucking wall.
Yeah, no, that's why I say, honestly, at this point, we've given you information where you can visually identify the cops that were involved
Yeah.
and deal with it. Once you do that, honestly, I'd say wash your hands of it. We'll take that. We'll take the higher level shit from here.
Mhm.
That's fair. I mean, it looks like it's been so fucking worked over.
Mhm.
And
Oh, I don't doubt that in the slightest.
I will say this. I will give them credit where credit's due. On the surface level, it looks like it was nothing more than cops going after you. Surface level. But it wasn't just your place, it was several others. So trying to find out the connections, find out why everyone was being targeted. What was the whole point of it? What was the meaning? How did they get the money? And then trying to do the whole laundry list of following where the money went. You know how many injunctions I've had to go through?
I believe it. I believe
Mhm.
Do you know how many bottles of whiskey I've had to go through?
it.
I can get a case delivered to your precinct.
You have no idea how much that would mean to me because I'm going to tell you now.
Oh, once my lawsuit hits, it's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt. I'm not gonna lie.
Please just let you know. I do not want to be sued.
I
I
know,
want to be
but
close to this.
I understand, but I'm sorry. I have to make a stink about this because
No,
it's going
no.
to bring out the corruption that Maxwell has funded, and it's going to put a kibosh on it, at least
Look,
temporarily.
at least I'm clean. I can give you all
Yep.
of my
You're good.
shits.
You're good.
You good?
I have learned how not to deal with boons, but deal with boons.
Hmm.
Oh, only what I can pay off and never give anyone a blank check.
Yeah, but don't you worry about Gary. There are some people currently in Indy that are prepping to take care of that.
And they might just get some backup with
Uh-huh.
the information you've given us.
Mm-hmm.
My question is professionally, I do not want to know.
Personally,
But
you do?
Yes, because I will not professionally write anything. And he drops his, oh, look at, I dropped my pen. So personally,
Mhm.
the fuck?
Archon Theo Bell.
Oh. I've heard of that name.
I'm sure you have.
Hmm.
Yeah, stay the fuck away.
Yeah. He's a hell of a hitter.
My
So-
sire have said.
Yeah. Big boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, in theory, he's average, but yes, I
No,
get it.
no,
in
no. He's
power.
a big boy. But yeah. But yeah, no. He's getting a team and working with his team to do the tactics on taking him out. Because Maxwell had also utilized the services of an abomination. Do you know what one of those is?
I've heard horror stories.
Yes, it is a werewolf that gets embraced.
Why?
Because some people don't give a fuck.
Isn't that just inviting the guru to come in and just slaughter us?
Usually they're too busy trying to slaughter the abomination because combining the powers of the werewolves with the powers of vampires makes them really hard for either group to fucking kill it.
Yeah, but once they've eventually killed it, because eventually it will die, don't they just come back and target us?
Well, this one, luckily not. Because we've worked through some treaties with them.
Okay. Is that why I've gotten wet dog smell at times around the precinct?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Treat the homeless well.
Treat the homeless well. They are
I treat everyone
They are
well.
great informants.
Mm-hmm.
Fair. I treat everyone well. Why? Because I cannot not have eyes everywhere.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So literally,
They like wings.
And I'm going to talk to Anita about her people saying "ooh, gangrel." That's idiotic.
I mean, used to it.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean it's
It's a thing.
acceptable.
Look, I'll take my looks where I can get it. And if
I'm not saying you won't. I'm just saying she needs to get her fucking people in line.
I mean, she's halfway between here and the other side of the city. When is she got fucking time?
Yeah, well, you know what? She needs to make time because that's her job. She's barren.
Of two different places.
Yeah. Well, then she needs to learn how to delegate shit.
Fair. Not like I've ever seen her, but hey, I don't talk about people trying to do shit, but there you go. And
yeah, I mean, aren't the anarchs supposed to be accepting?
And he just points to his badge. Not when you have that.
Who fucking said ew? Who fucking, I want a name. Who fucking did it?
If I had a name, ma'am, I would give it to you.
What did they look like? Were they basically shaved bald, got fucking nose ring, acting like a fucking punk?
I mean, aren't they all?
Is this one about 6'2"?
No, he was about 6'6". He had the mohawk. He had
it's not the mohawk.
His earrings were, he had a shit ton of earrings. I mean, he can literally set
but
off.
I'll recognize someone about 6'6". Jesus Christ, it's fucking huge. But
especially with a mohawk.
With a mohawk.
It was pink.
It was pink. Okay.
Yes, this was about 4 years ago too.
Oh, okay. Well, probably not still around then because I would have noticed that. But yeah.
It was I'll just say this was a whole bunch of it wasn't gangbangers. It was more punk rocking. Like I walked into watching the Sex Pistols and they were all around trying to be all who's hard and who's all badass. I walked in, they went, ew, gangrel, get the wet dog out. And I was just like, okay, fuck you. You know what? You learn to go in, go out, get done.
It could not be me. I would have popped off and punched somebody square in the jaw.
I just look at it this way. If they aren't dealing with the 3 Fs, I don't deal with it.
Yeah.
So if they don't deal with it, I'm good. As long as I'm doing my job, I'm paying my bills, I'm getting my shit done, I feed a little,
yeah.
I don't deal with the politics, I don't deal with the bullshit. I get my shit done and I keep my people safe. That's the important thing. Can't complain in any other way.
Fair. All right. Magnus, is there anything else you need to talk to him about?
No, I think we're good. Thank you very much.
What I'll do is I'll go through the tapes.
Yeah.
Or the stuff that you've just given me. I will make a list of those individuals. I will look into see what's going on with them if they're still around. Apparently,
yeah, they were probably disposable. To be fair,
no offense. I find that many people find humans disposable, and that's just how they are.
Yep,
it's sad, but I appreciate it. I'm sorry it's taken this long to get you the information you need, but
nope, you were chasing a runaround. I get it. I get it. It happens to us too.
And I am so glad that I do not have to finish this.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't know who the fuck this shit was going towards. All right. Well, I'm going to close this when I get home. I appreciate it. Mm-hmm. Do you need anything? Or are you guys good?
No, I'll get a case of good whiskey sent over.
I appreciate it. All right. Well, you guys have a great night.
You too, Sergeant McTavish.
Thanks. And he will kind of head off, and I'll let you two to close the scene for that one.
Should I place a call to Bell?
Yeah, I think so. You know, if we use a little bit of that gift from Spotter's Heritage, I bet we could, between the two of us, bring down Maxwell's estate in fairly short order.
Or at least make a door where there's a wall.
You know, we could do what they did to my clinics and just set it on fire.
The problem with that is, for everything I've heard about Modius's Haven, it is basically like Fort fucking Knox.
Okay, so blowing it up is better.
Making a fucking wall collapse is better.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll put in a call to Bell then and tell him he's taking too goddamn long. And I'm about to help him find a way in.
Do you want me to talk to Annabelle? Because
You
if
can if you
Maxwell,
wish.
we know Sharp was in charge of this,
Oh yeah.
and they
And-
somehow got access to Annabelle's accounts.
Either through Maxwell having Modius, or him getting one of Modius's retainers, or Annabelle working with Maxwell. Who the fuck knows? And she may not even be aware she was working with Maxwell, because that could have been fucking Helena.
I don't think, from what we've seen, Annabelle would give Helena access to her accounts. You know?
If she was under Helena's influence, she may not be aware she did.
That would complicate things.
Mhm.
What if we just told her that Maxwell had Modius?
That would be interesting. Are you a good liar?
Oh no, I suck at lying.
Yeah, because I set Modius up to be destroyed by Juggler.
Juggler's an anarch, right?
Mhm.
So have you heard from Juggler?
No, I haven't. So I'm thinking Maxwell probably has Juggler.
What if Juggler did go after Modius, and then Maxwell
Has them
came
both.
in and took them both out?
Or has them both staked.
Yeah. Could have staked them both and dashed them in the estate.
Or just not ashed them yet and just has them as prisoners for now until he decides what he wants to do with them.
I mean, I don't know about Juggler, but he could probably use
Hey,
Modius
he
against Annabelle.
can use Juggler's connections to influence the Anarchs.
Which again would help him with his goal of becoming Prince of Chicago again.
See,
So it makes more sense for him to stake both of them.
Yep.
Than to kill them.
Sure does. Because if they're gone, he loses everything.
Yeah.
Now you're thinking like an elder, Magnus.
I mean,
yeah.
So do we want to talk to Annabelle about this?
I don't know.
If we help her rescue her child, that could pull her away from Elena.
It could. But we don't know if he's there or not.
True. So
but
we help
she
Theo.
may know something about Modius's Haven that can help us.
True.
So it might be smart for both of us to talk to her.
Okay.
I can literally do a quick call with Belle. It ain't a problem.
All right.
But you know, we can both. We're just gonna be spending lots of time together, Magnus. But yeah. How's Evie doing, by the way?
Better. It took her a while to heal. She's, you know,
Yeah. She's a tough one.
yeah. But still, this wasn't.
Yeah, this was a lot. How are you?
The longer it goes before we find out who did this and I get my hands on them, the more gangrel I'm gonna get.
Well, you've got me as backup for sure. Because they attempted to destroy your creation. That's not allowed.
Thank you.
Of course. And you will have the garden as backup if need be.
It's always good to know that the garden is there.
Absolutely. Well, if you want to work on getting us a meeting with Annabelle, because you got some more pull with the court than I do.
Mm-hmm.
So
I'll send a message, see if she'll meet us at after the end. It's a
yeah,
neutral place.
yeah. And we can have a private conversation there.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds good.
As
All right. Well, I'm going to go meet up with Mark and give a call to Theo while you're setting that up.
And as you guys go your own ways for the moment, we've got the zone of truth apparently still talking with the Winnetka. And he's just you actually see him kind of worried, but he sits down for a moment and he looks at the three of you and goes, well, how are we supposed to know human kinfolk, their powers? I mean, they've got to have powers.
Well,
Right.
What if our shit turned around and ignited them into doing other things?
that's a possibility.
Mm-hmm.
One thing I can say is I can, with some effort, identify characteristics of the supernatural. If I were to look at them, I could perhaps see if they were ghouls or if they have any type of connection with the werewolves. Perhaps they would show. Never seen it, but
First time for everything.
exactly, I can try. And if we can find more where they were, any information, any other contacts that they might have had, we might have some more clues.
I hear you. All right. What I can do is I can start sending some people down into the channels, see if there's any evidence left. You got some of your kids I can borrow, Spotter?
Of course.
Yes.
I had a character question. Did
Mhm.
Taylor tell us what she learned from the reporter?
Yes, she would have distributed that. Absolutely.
Was the location of the most recent increase in snakes near the Warrens, was that where he sent his ghouls? Because they were doing some digging and some new construction. And there's a snake increase in the area. And it was right near our Warrens, or the Nosferatu Warrens. So I'm wondering if that's the place they sent them. Completely, not intentionally, just because that might be a snake den.
Okay, so the information out of character that was given was Amelia found that in Wheaton, there's a population that was weeded out back in the 90s, and it has resurfaced again. There are a few smaller population in Schauberg, and it seemed to be around Calumet City. and rumors Hammond is close to Anita's territory. So literally, I didn't get any about being near Warrens. That was back in the 90s
Okay.
that they were near the Warrens.
Storyteller will add on to that because the Warrens are north of Calumet City by 20 minutes.
Okay.
And kind of northeast of Hammond by at least 20 to 30 minutes. So within driving distance.
But they're not on the Warrens.
On it, right.
Correct.
They're like avoiding the Warrens.
They should.
I mean, fuck with the Nosferatu. I mean, seriously.
So the only advice I'll give Winnetka, just if you get any of your people that are good with talking to snakes,
Yeah.
if there's an increase in snake population, specifically something called the case brown snake.
Yeah, it's a local snake.
Yeah. If there's increase in them, it's probably industry increase in activity.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, I just wanted to add more to this shit salad I'm giving you.
Not all snakes need be literal.
Yeah, I've been running my rounds around asking people, and your clan, he points at Sputter and Winnetka. The youngins seem to be noticing that, but like not really worried about that. I do not have connections to the older kindred, at least not easy.
Right. And
might be an avenue.
You know, say just be mindful if you send any of your non-kindred after looking for snakes. They're not supposed to be, but these ones are poisonous.
Are you? God damn it. Of all the fucking things you've got to tell me, Spotter, this is one of them that you got to start off with, by the way, they're snakes. Can we get these motherfucking snakes out of my motherfucking city? Seriously.
We are all trying to do so.
I mean, Jesus Christ.
It seems to be slowly rallying the city, the more kindred who find out.
I mean, let's get some Gorgons in here and freeze the fuckers, for Christ's sake.
Funny. You know what? You've had enough tonight.
No. By all means, Spotter. King of all the Nosferatu, please. Give me the information that is within your head, because apparently you know everything. Let's go. Come on.
Yeah, apparently there are, if they're not here already, they are making their way into the city, but there are Gorgons.
What?
Yeah. What was the name I found out? Witches? Witches.
No.
Nope, it was definitely witches. It was definitely witches.
Why?
Witches of Echidna.
Yes.
Of all the things that has to be in this fucking city.
You keep saying that. I keep one-upping you, so you should stop saying that.
Shut up, Winnetka. We had Dick Tuku last month.
That was actually 6 months ago.
What's the difference? I lived for more than 100 years.
Yes.
Show off.
Time is irrelevant to us.
I'm aware of this. I'm just trying to get everyone taken care of and trying to deal with the fucking Undercity, and here you are bringing me more shit.
I want you to be able to take care of your people.
No, I appreciate that.
Yeah, do you want to be surprised by this shit?
Should say that I'm not surprised anymore about any of this shit, but here we are.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Thank you. And he will give you a overly inundated, courtly bow to Bastion. Just because he's an asshole.
You fancy.
Wow. I'm sure Annabelle would love that.
Oh, she can suck my dick if she could find it.
For me,
who was that an insult to?
Her, because I know where it's at, and I'm never letting her anywhere close to finding it.
Okay, all right, it's fair.
And As a small suggestion, if you have any among your ranks who can see auras, maybe start setting up a buddy system for those who can't.
Working on it. I will make sure that everyone is at least attuned to it, or those that are attuned are within a group.
Hey, Wanaka,
Mm.
things are dire. We're talking about a possible blood hunter for the entire clan in this whole city. We can do
Yeah.
business on that. We do
Mhm.
each other a solid in regard to that, because I have a few toreadors in the city under my troll. So
I've heard of your social networking
Yeah,
little glub.
yeah, my litter of kittens. Yes. So we can
Oh, you're a cat herder now. Great.
you, you the word in the streets. Anyway,
Yes, you're meow daddy. Good job.
Awesome.
um
You said
daddy.
kittens.
All right. I text Bella for t-shirts immediately.
if you want help in regards to learning things like that, my kids can help. In turn, you give them information.
I can work with that. If they give me information, I will return in kind.
All right. All right.
Not a problem. I can definitely deal with that. Though I would always ask no photos, even though they are very much the selfie generation.
I will sternly remind them.
Sternly. Please.
Yes,
Last thing I
I'll
need.
threaten all their shoes, because all toreadors are thing like that. Yes.
Kind of looks. What is Sebastian wearing right now on his feet?
Absolutely, he's wearing sandals.
He just kind of looks at Bastian's feet, looks at Bastian and goes, yes, definitely. Your shoes.
In regards to everything else, I think we hit a stump. Oh my god, what a surprise. An investigation that hits a stump in this fucking city. So
It's not a stump, it's just a curveball, because eventually you're going to pan out information in the end. We all do.
never pegged you as an optimistic.
Okay, well, there's one thing you don't know about me. Besides living in a tent city, I sometimes have hope. Just don't tell everyone about it.
Bastion actually looks surprised and goes, now that's really something. Right.
Okay, can a guy not hope?
It's
I'm
just a
moved.
rare emotion among kindred.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, it's buried underneath the cynicism, sarcasticness, and other doom of failure that is perpetuating all of us. But there has to be some layer of hope to perpetuate me to getting out of the bed every night.
Wow.
What? Oh, what? Next, you're going to see that I've written books about philosophy and I've written poetry. Jesus.
Waneka, thy name is virtue.
Oh, hell no. I just learned not to turn around and debate who are outclassed.
Well,
Awkward now, aren't you? He just walks
It's
over to
not-
Spider and gives him a high five.
High five.
That's not the word. Anyway, I think we should.
Oh, we're just becoming chums and you got to leave. Ain't that a shame?
Oh.
All right. I'll shut up.
Do you need a minute, Bastion?
I'll wait in the car.
All right. All right.
as Bastion turns on his heels.
He does not move.
Oh.
Nice job, Wanaka.
When you got it, you got it. What can I say?
Amen, brother.
Hey, I am not as smooth as you with Naomi because damn, we've heard enough of that.
Oh, God.
I'm waiting for you to change her baseball cap from Sox to Cubs.
Maybe the other way around.
No, she's a White Sox fan. I'm waiting
know.
for you to change. Yeah, you're a Cubs fan.
Gotcha.
Yeah, yeah. Now you're getting it.
The trick with convincing Ventru is you have to make them think it was their idea to change.
Correct. I have yet to do that with Naomi.
Nope.
It's fine. One day she'll see it. What my idea will be okay. Be perfect. Well, I think you might want to pick up your Rose friend and let him breathe in the car, because apparently I don't know.
Okay.
Stunned him.
Okay. Spotter's going to pick up Ashton princess style, and then he's going to skip back to the car.
Ashton's taken.
Theo's actually not going to immediately follow and turn back to Waneka for a quick second.
Well, Waneka's sitting there on his thing like, the fuck did I just watch?
Theatricality. It's baked into the coterie, unfortunately. We all do it.
I'm surprised Spotter actually was lifting him like that and skipping. I've never seen that man skip, and I've known him for quite some time. Wait until I tell the elders.
Something for you to consider.
Lay on me.
If you want, I'm currently preoccupied with another project.
I'm not surprised.
But once I complete that project, I'd be more than happy to take a commission to make something so you could identify kinfolk.
And pray tell, what will that cost?
I think it's undetermined at the moment. I've learned recently that I'm not good at judging price. So I would need some time to think on it. But the offer is there.
I heard about your pricing, and I will understand that completely, and I respect you for it. I will say it takes time to learn how to price things with us. We don't come with face value.
No comment.
No, it's very hard for people to read us. I understand. That's not an insult. It's an observation, and I get it. When you have a price, come talk to me. We'll work something out. Though, and we'll tell you this about Callahan. Fucker is a chess player that plays everyone. We are all pawns on his board.
So more than anything, I should feel respected because he played me.
You feel
because he does it to
respected that
everyone.
he saw you and entertained your idea. Now, how you handled it and what happened, I don't give a shit. Don't worry about it. But I'll tell you this. The key, keep a good head on your shoulders and be venture on shit. Know your worth. Demand your worth. And in the end, when you say this is my price, take it or leave it, be ready to bargain and haggle. Because your price should be the ultimate highest thing you should ever be able to give or offer. And that's what you should be demanding in return.
And that's where they then carve it down into a reasonable reward.
But your best has to be your best. Fair?
Theo extends his hand out to Waneka.
He takes it and shakes it firmly.
For the very sound advice, consider I owe you a boon of minor importance. Thank you.
For a Tremere? A boon? I would never consider a minor, but I get where you're going.
And I'll start thinking up some small plans. And then once I figure out the big commission, I'll start looking into the kinfolk bit.
Yeah, I appreciate it. You might as well go make sure that Thumbelina hasn't skipped off right into the sunset with our dear princess.
Oh, it would be both hilarious and annoying if they left without me. Thank you.
Yeah.
Goodbye. And Theo will turn and head off.
And while that happens, we're going to go to break because we got a princess here now that's getting carried off by a Nosferatu.
Literally got stunned by the artistry of a Nosferatu.
Bastian was about to ask if he was single.
I know. It was so good.
As someone who has played him, yes, but not.
He's
not for the
painfully
reasons you
single.
think.
Okay. He's kind of one track minded. But anyway, we will be back in roughly 10 minutes. Enjoy the break. And we're live.
Hi, well, welcome to our second half. This has been an interesting episode so far. I hope you are all taking notes because I have to. So we're going to actually find ourselves again with Taylor and Magnus for the moment. And I'm going to say they're going to start it off.
Taylor's actually, before she's just arrived at the end, after the end, and she's on the phone before she's going in with Archon Theo Bell.
Mm-hmm. T, I get it. I understand. That thing is 4 fucking knocks.
Yeah, I know. I can get you in.
I'm almost wanting to ask how, but where's the fucking key?
I'm the key.
And do you want to be next to you know who?
Well, I won't be alone. And we will make a door for you. You and him go in, and whoever else you've got with you. Take care of Maxwell. We'll take care of the kids he's got as his bodyguards.
Mood. Okay. All right.
This can work, yes?
Yeah, this can work as long as you can get us in.
I can get you in.
Because that's the biggest problem we've been having. We couldn't get in at all because they're dealing with a bunker that's like shit.
Oh, don't worry.
20 feet below.
I will make sure there is a hole big enough to march an army through.
Oh, now you're just being sweet to me.
I'm always sweet to you, Killaby.
T, you know what I mean, T. I mean, we're talking sweeter than honey. I mean, Jesus, if his Cindy was here, she'd be all jealous.
Don't worry. All right. So you let me know when you're ready.
Will do.
We will make this happen.
I appreciate you.
Oh, you just owe me. It's fine.
I know I owe you. Hell, I owe you for a lot of shit. But I am saying that I appreciate you, and you can say thank you, Theo.
Thank you, Theo.
Thank you, T.
All right. I've got somewhere to be.
Check you later.
And she hangs up and goes inside. So she walks in. Is Annabelle already with Magnus?
Not yet. Magnus is standing there waiting.
Okay.
And it's no more than 2 minutes after you've walked in that there is a limo that pulls up. The door opens and Annabelle comes out dressed immaculately. And she just kind of slowly saunters in. Hello, how are you guys doing?
Doing well. And he looks at the hostess and is like, could we get that room, please?
The hostess is kind of like, yeah, sure. Mm-hmm. 3,
And
right?
Taylor actually looks over to Annabelle and says, you do look lovely this evening.
Thank you. You do too.
Thank you.
I love the outfit. It's really speaking to me about it.
Had to get some work done.
Oh, I never would say anything about that. Girls got to get paid.
That's yeah. And, got to get shit done.
Absolutely.
All right. So we'll walk into the room and
table's all done nicely.
Mm-hmm.
The menus are all off. The waitress, the hostess doesn't even stay. Once you 3 her in, she closes the door and she's gone. And she'll kind of look around the room and says, this is quaint. I don't think I've been here yet. What exactly is this kind of restaurant?
They serve anything you would like to eat.
And you can actually eat it with no repercussions.
Really?
Truly.
Mm-hmm.
how did this come about? And she'll slowly go to the table and pull out her chair and sink down into it.
Magnus sits down across from her.
And
He's
Taylor
like-
sits kind of adjacent to both.
So, I mean, I as much as I love small talk and just, you know, having one wonderful, witty repartee, I know that you guys are very much to the point about things.
Magnus just looks up and just says, I'd like ceviche with hot chocolate, please.
I'm sorry.
Oh, the chef can hear you.
So just state what you want.
She just has this like smirky grin for a moment because that was just an open-ended statement and she could just say a lot. And
That was the
she's
point.
trying. Yeah, she's trying not to.
I mean, I know that can be difficult for you because I'm sure you want so many things, but
I mean, doesn't a girl want a lot?
always.
Mm-hmm. And nothing but the best. So naturally, I'll just go with so many things. Let's just filet mignon, 6 ounce deep red wine, Cabernet Sauvignon. And then she'll look to Taylor.
And Taylor is going to order a kebab, lamb, with tzatziki and a salad on the side, the Greek salad. And she will order a glass of Greek wine.
And as you guys have said your order, it's maybe about a minute or two. This lady just comes rolling in on roller skates, kind of just putting everything on the sign. And she kind of looks over, not at Taylor yet. She looks over her animal for a moment, smirks for a moment, and then looks over at Taylor and goes, "We got you the Greek. Not just Greek, but we got the Greek. The lamb is some bang, okay?"
And literally, Taylor starts speaking in fluent fucking Greek. Thank you, dear. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I was in the mood.
Yeah, no problem. I mean, we make sure that everything is fresh and let's just say some of the say there's a little bit that, but that is fine. It's okay. We'll just rub them all with oil later. It's okay. No problem.
Perfect.
And she'll just skeet out and Animal's just like, interesting place of business. Yes. And she'll start to slowly cut her steak. Like,
Magnus starts eating his ceviche. He's like, so we came across some information tonight, and it didn't feel right to leave you out of the loop.
okay. And coming from you two, I'm assuming this is rather big.
So what I've found out tonight was that part of the attack on Taylor's club via the police.
But also on the Succubus Club as well.
Yes. But part of that was done with funds from your accounts.
My account?
Mm-hmm. Directly traced to your accounts. Now, that's not to say that you had anything to do with it, because we know who did it. It was
We
Sharp.
know absolutely who did it.
Who?
Sharp. One of the 2 remaining members of the Vanguard.
I
Eric
know who
Sharp.
Sharp is.
Yes.
Nothing
Maxwell's
more than a
bodyguard.
peasant. Oh God, he's still around.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, of course he is.
Oh God, he's like a cockroach.
No, he wants to be.
Mhm.
No, he is cockroach.
No, he wants to be Ventrue so bad.
Look, Dr. Hammond, you have already a reputation which would be very hard to besmirch on not only your reputation, your work, and your clan. So I'm not going to turn around and mince words by saying he's a detriment to your clan.
Oh, trust me, I blatantly admit he's an embarrassment to the clan.
Okay, at least we're on the
and
same
we
terms.
and we have some that are just pure rabble and rebels without a cause. So yes,
They're
that's an
tasteless.
embarrassment.
Oh gosh, I don't even understand. Look, they say that we turn around and embrace with passion, but some just embrace without a plan.
Yes. Yes, that happens amongst many clans, though.
True, but at the same point, you.
Yes. So yes, so we basically understand that Maxwell is
implicated.
residing in Modius's haven, his fortified haven.
I'm sorry. What?
You heard me, and I'm not lying.
I don't think that would have been something that you would lie about or even come to try and fabricate.
Right. He's been there, hunkered down, because it's a complete dead zone, of course.
Yes. It's annoying.
But yes, he's still around because he was the one causing the issues with the abomination. And the Second Inquisition fucking around in Gary. Vanguard did that shit. Fucking with anarchs.
Because that's all they're ever good for.
Right.
The Vanguard, not the anarchs.
Right. So, I have reason to suspect, because no one's heard from Modius that we know of. Did you get remains of him?
No.
Okay.
I was given, shall we say, a cute little box of ash.
Did you get it verified?
I always get it verified, especially when they said it was my child. Do you think I wouldn't get it verified? Of course I did. And it was not him.
Okay. Then likely what I think, because Juggler's also missing.
Oh, imagine that.
I know. But those two, we know they have a weird like romance going on. It's really strange. But anyway.
It's either kiss or kill each other. Do
exactly.
something.
Make your mind up. But
I can't believe it.
I know.
Of all the people I have to be associated with, it's like, seriously. Dear God. Make up your minds. Do you love each other or you hate each other? Just fuck. I don't care. Just do something, get out of the way. And clearly, they couldn't. They never could. Why? I don't know.
I don't know. But anyway, so since both of them neither hide nor hair of, I presume Maxwell has them both as prisoners.
I see.
And he's using access to their connections and resources.
Which would then imply me.
Of course. I'm real good
Next.
friends with Archon Bell.
Okay.
Archon Bell is working on resolving Maxwell.
Into a pile of ash, I'm hoping.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
On hardest
He was
ever.
definitively tied to an abomination.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, yes. I remember that one.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to help. We, and I look to Magnus, are going to help.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
If
What do you want from me?
Modius is in there, we will rescue him.
I see. Are you doing this for a boon or are you doing this?
We'll figure it
Because-
out if he's in there. Because I can't swear to either way.
And if you swear, then it holds you liable.
Exactly.
Got
We
it.
will deal with it when we find
We deal
if
with
he's there.
I want to say, and I'm hoping that Modius is not there. At the same time, if he and Juggler got into it for a tit for tat, who knows?
Oh, Maxwell would have snatched them both up. Probably has them staked somewhere.
I wouldn't be surprised. And of course, Modius being the ever-loving child of mine had to make a bunker so fucking impregnable. No wonder why he never sired anyone.
Didn't he?
Not really. He tried. There was one, I believe. I haven't heard from her in ages. I don't even know if she's around anymore.
What was her name?
I don't even remember, to be honest.
Wow.
She was a mouse. That's all I remember. I mean, who's to say that Maxwell doesn't even have her?
It's possible too.
And she had information as well, which could have led to my accounts being, shall we say, tampered.
Absolutely.
Is this all going back to that cop? God, I met him like 3 months ago. Maybe 4.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Lord. I thought I'd given him everything on that to prove I wasn't implicated or I wasn't even around for that.
No, we weren't trying to implicate you. We wanted to let you know what we've put together on this. It's Maxwell doing it.
Maxwell has access to Modius.
To your stuff through Modius or something tied to Modius.
And with Juggler's disappearance, it's a good chance that they're both still alive. So if you want to be there when we crack that place open, I wanted to give you the opportunity because I know sometimes when people mess with things that are ours, we want a personal touch.
Indeed, especially with him. No offense to your clan, but that Bruja is nothing more than wannabe bruiser. To be honest.
Yeah, well, that's Archon Bell's problem, not mine.
True. However, unfortunately,
I'm just going to take care of the guards.
You're going to take care of the guards?
Yeah.
And I'll take care of the walls.
Yeah. I will take care of the guards.
Okay.
They will drop and be ash before they can blink.
I've heard of you with a sword, but I didn't know that you did everything else.
I do a lot of stuff.
I'm aware. I may or may not have gotten a book several months back.
Oh, did you? Well, that's old news. That was during life. That's fine. But yeah, that's old news. I've
news,
grown
but
so
still
much
opening
since then.
Oh, I'm sure you have, haven't we all? But at the same time, it reminds us of where the blueprints are laid to then find out where things are going. Interesting. And I'm surprised he didn't give me any information too when I asked him. I guess I'm going to have a talk with that sergeant. I won't dig up anything, I promise.
He's young. Doesn't like to play the politics.
Oh, but isn't that all we play?
Sometimes.
Unfortunately, I don't have the luxury. Unfortunately, I have to. Oh, Bastion's still with you guys, isn't he?
Of course.
Perfect. It's always nice to know that we have at least one Rose in every little section of the world. I'm sure he'll just love hearing from me. He probably won't. He'll probably give you a sneer and a look and say, oh, that? I know him. It's fine. Well, how much do I owe for the dinner?
It's on the house.
It's covered.
All right. What would you like for any help with Modius? Or is that to be determined later?
That's to be determined once we figure out if he's in there.
And if I'm present, what would you wish me to bring? I can bring a lot of toys.
What sort of toys are we talking about?
Oh, weapons, vehicles, heavily armored people, toys. I have a couple of RPGs I'd love to learn how to fire off. What? Do you think I own the Succubus Club and a newspaper and don't have certain things? Are you kidding? What city are we in?
No, I fucking love this, Annabelle.
I've been taken
You aren't as
hostage.
big of a stick in the mud as you play. Excellent.
She just winks and goes, appearances, naturally.
Of course.
What do you expect me to do? Oh, I must faint because heaven forbid somebody put a gun to me, though I turned around and I may or may not have already bitten his head off afterwards.
Right.
It's fine.
It's fine.
And I mean, seriously. And I would just love ever so much to fire an RPG right into Maxwell.
I mean, I can put in a word to Archon Bell. Karlak's helping him out. You could help him out too.
Karlak?
Yeah.
That former prince?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You want to fire off the RPG at him? You'd be doing me a solid.
Let's just say Karlak learned the hard way why I don't play with people who do not have anything to offer.
Yeah.
He may learn that I may have claws and I know how to put them into right places.
Yeah.
Yeah. He may or may not be losing a couple of things. It's fine.
So, yeah, but I'll give word to Archon Bell. Let him know you're interested in helping.
Of course. And would I bring toys with me or not toys? Up to your discretion, of course.
I will advise after I speak with him.
Perfect. Well, I guess I should now start getting my outfits together because now I have to play a certain role. This will be fine. Well, thank you for the information. I appreciate it as always.
And thank you for being willing to assist. It does you credit.
When it comes to assholes that turn around and fuck with my children, what do you expect me to do, not?
I would hope that you would. It does you credit.
Well, Modius is a little bit of close to my heart, if you know what I mean. Our firsts are always so dear.
Indeed.
You guys have a lovely evening.
You too.
And you'll just
You as well.
get up and quietly leave.
That was enlightening.
Mm-hmm.
Pull her away from Queen Bitch.
Mm-hmm. I'm surprised she came to meet us. That tells me that
she is definitely wheeling and dealing.
Mm-hmm.
She's wanting
Elena
to
doesn't have as much a hold as she thinks.
She is ready to break free, I believe. She is trying to build up favors. She's trying to build up basically credit to pave her way into something else. She is politically very ambitious.
Mm-hmm.
And if she helps an Archon take down someone that was associated with a red-listed abomination, that's a major feather in her cap.
One that could get her a good position somewhere else.
Absolutely. She could be seneschal somewhere. She could possibly be an Archon to someone.
Mm-hmm.
If she continues to prove herself. Yeah.
Magnus notices that she didn't eat or drink anything, just reaches over, takes her plate and her glass.
It's a medium rare, just so you know.
Yeah, no, he just starts eating because why waste good
And
food?
Taylor, during this conversation, has completely wasted her fucking plate. I mean, she just noshed.
Demolished.
Okay.
Oh yeah, Magnus ate all of his while you all were
And
talking.
she's just literally sipping her wine at this point.
Mhm.
And yeah, no, yeah. Happy to see it. I
Mhm.
really am.
Yeah.
I really am.
As you guys are noshing and finishing up your food, Theo, where are we finding you?
Probably pulling up outside of whatever would be considered a office for our dear sheriff.
Tonight, you would definitely be in the loop and probably actually at the tower.
All right.
Have you left a message or have you
It was inquired ahead of time of may I meet with you, to which I probably received a single sure. Period.
Sure, and she would have said, yeah, you know, well, not the tower, but she said Tribune Building. And you would have gone up, you would have gone to probably where her office is, and the door is open, and you can hear some soft music playing.
Not hard, but a noticeable knock.
Dr. Smith. Come in.
Thank you for seeing me on such short notice.
I'm surprised Bastian isn't there with you.
No, he had other things he needed to do this evening, so I came alone.
I see. Are you sure this is wise?
Jury's still out.
So pray tell, what do I have the honor of your presence here tonight?
I wish to extend an apology for my behavior previously when we spoke. It was uncouth and rude, and I would consider an offer of a boon of major importance as an apology.
There's at least 5 beats of someone's heartbeat before she says anything. Interesting. I don't think I've ever heard this from a Tremere before, especially one that was, shall we say, a bit, I should say, free of the tongue the last we spoke. But I will accept this on a condition.
What is your condition?
You meet me at least once a week for a conversation. You, being of a clan that has, shall we say, trapped my clan, and there is a bit of animosity between us, don't you think?
On occasion.
And being what I am and being who you are, don't you think we should learn to work together?
I very much agree. You may have heard from other sources that I reach out to many that my clan has wronged.
I have heard of the one that you talked to that is of the north side, the plastic surgeon, I believe.
Yes.
I've also heard of the gargoyles that you have helped and befriended.
Smoother transition into that than I expected from them.
No, you're offering something that they don't have and could never replace. Right?
I'm sure someone with enough innovation could, but I'm not sharing my process with anyone,
I'm not
or
asking.
rather, just anyone.
That's fair.
Not to say you wouldn't be important enough to know, just more. There's not much you could do with the information aside from try to give it to others.
I am hurt and insulted. You don't think that I don't know a little bit of the blood sorcery?
It just doesn't seem like it would be your focus. I would think for
not
one
my
who
focus.
takes the position of sheriff, you would lean more martial.
Yes. You do understand that my clan was of 3 sects, right?
Yes.
Which one was I?
He's actually gonna lean back in his chair a bit and really look at her. And actually, storyteller, I'd love to try for some sort of insight type thing to see if he can actually guess.
By all means, please. You can either do intelligence or wits.
Definitely intelligence, because 5 versus 3.
Valid.
And then I also have 1 insight, which will also help.
Because 1 is what you need for rolling insight.
Ooh, that's not bad. 3 successes.
3 successes, and she's not hiding anything right now because she's in her office, she's in her safe place, and as you look around, you do see that she does have a couple of pieces of weaponry that is framed, but you also do see the drapings of a well-covered office. She's not just the warrior. She's not just trying to fight. She's got tactician books. She's got chemical books, chemistry, as well as a whole bunch of others. There's actually something that you can't see that are in different languages you probably can't read at the moment. And no, they are not Sanskrit. They are Arabic.
Sanskrit and Latin. That's his major ones.
That's fair. And she just smiles and leans back, letting you look at her. And you don't see somebody that's going to turn around and bite your head off at the moment. She's letting you read her for who she is.
And I'm guessing I'm not really seeing too much of the trappings of a mystic either.
Mystic is a way of a tool that may or may not been something I could utilize, but at the same time, it's not something I leaned on all the time.
Then I would place you among, I believe your clan calls them Vizier.
She nods. Falling into what the clan is now is easy because who can't be a dumb warrior? It's leading that's the hard part.
Do you consider yourself a leader of your clan? At least in some ways?
I see myself as a leader of the deputies that are trying to keep up the traditions of the city. That is what they are all going through with training, proper understanding of all the traditions. I have to show by not only my own actions, but also showing them that they can do it as well. So when you give me, and I'm not trying to dig up the past, but I'm saying when you throw some shots at us, it is why we fall on, shall we say, the stereotypes, because I want you to underestimate me. So when I come up and I know what I am doing to try and nail the nail in the coffin to seal something, you know it was me.
Indeed.
At the end.
The Toreador to my Nosferatu.
Indeed.
They are the groupings that are traditionally seen for clan rivalry, but by no means exclusively so.
I have watched Potter and Bastion, and I can tell you now that they are not rivals at all. They're almost like best friends.
Very much so. The trick seems to lie in everyone outside of our direct organization.
Well, as long as you can't see what is right in front of you. Or you let your own, what is the word in English? Sometimes I forget. Prejudices cloud your mind, which at times, Dr. Smith, you lean far into them.
A work in progress.
Aren't we all? That's why I'm trying not to be. Oh, what is the word? What is it when the toreadors go all, kitten?
Catty.
Thank you. When they get the catty and whatnot and they do the meowing, I try not to do that. It is petty. But at the same time, sometimes, and I'm not saying you particularly, but when you get the petty, you show yourself like little kitten. What's that little, that purple kitten from that one cartoon who did the sorcery stuff? Yzma, that is it. Thank you. It's a TV show. No, the one, it was a movie.
I will have to look it up. I'm not familiar with the reference.
I had a friend trying to tell me I was Yzma. And then they showed me a movie. Something about some Emperor's New Groove. I still don't understand the new groove, but there was something funny.
I've heard of the story of the Emperor's New Clothes. I'll have to look it up, see if there's any correlation.
It will be interesting to see what you come up with. But you're like kitten at times. You're all cute and fluffy, and the claws do not exactly hit.
I was also not fully in my right mind the last time I spoke with you. I was about as exhausted as we can be. Not an excuse, merely an explanation.
Why were you exhausted?
Confidential project. I'm sure you'll find out about it once it's done.
You, the personal project, the Tremere that does everything.
Is that what people are calling me?
Come close to it. I mean, you're known quite well. I mean, your whole quarter is known quite well.
I sort of assumed that most of my reputation would just be through the group and not so much myself.
When I have photographs of you running through a square with holding your doctor bag like this.
Those are still circulating?
Are you kidding? She actually opens up a drawer, pulls a file, throws the file on the thing and says it, and you'll see it says Dr. Smith. And then you will, if you open it and flip through it, you will see grainy photos of you running with your bag.
What's the modern word? Have I become a
meme? Getting close.
Well, I suppose it's bound to happen, and if light teasing is all that comes from it, none the worse.
I mean, you can go to see the Bastion's children, and they can scrub it off the internet. They can scrub everything off.
I feel like the Nosferatu have backup servers for those, and he'll nod at the photos.
That's fair.
But ultimately, do you accept the boon as apology, or would you like something else?
For you giving me a major boon from you, as into who you are and what your clan is, I will accept.
And I agree to your stipulation of the weekly conversation.
I don't think it needs to be more than maybe about an hour, but I want you to see what we are, what we have become, because I think your prejudices, being you are a teacher in your own clan, have clouded your mind through the understanding and the opportunities we have. And maybe no curses anymore, huh?
I am not capable of such. No,
Good.
that's a lie. I am capable of such. I will not do such.
One day I will teach you the words to speak correctly because, oh God,
Would you prefer I lie to you?
If you lied to me, you wouldn't be leaving here. You would be having a stake in your chest, and we'd have words with the prince. But at the same time, appreciate you correcting your language.
If nothing else, I learned through that interaction that you are the correct choice for sheriff. I didn't have to course correct like I did with the harpy.
And why would you want to course correct me?
I wouldn't. You're doing your job well.
What was this test you had to give me to make sure I was in the right position?
You didn't take the bait. You returned insult, but only in a defensive way. You didn't step and press the attack. A sheriff has to have control, otherwise they are a very piss-poor example of courtly structure.
I'm aware of my position and where you were throwing the bait, but when you are throwing like a kitten, it is not. It is easy to see where that is being gone.
I'm not perfect at those sorts of things, but I was curious.
Not perfect? Why don't you trust the people who are in some positions to do the right thing? Because we were put in here by people who put us into it for a reason. Jackson put me in this place for a reason.
Yes, but lately I'm realizing that Jackson doesn't always make correct decisions.
As what you say, he is not perfect.
So I am simply verifying. I hope it is not offending you.
As much as I would love to be offended, it is not in my position to do so.
Theo will then stand up and extend his hand to finalize their deal.
She'll shake it and say, I will see you in, I believe, Dr. Hammond's hookah lounge for a weekly meeting so that we are on a truth, a neutral ground.
Of course. I love that lounge.
Perfect. See you then.
And he will then turn and exit.
And as Theo is going into the night after that interaction, Spotter and Bastion, where are we finding you?
I think we are in one of the undisclosed hiding points that Bastion has set up across the city. This one particularly is close to the neighborhood of Wheaton, but not quite in the neighborhood yet. According to all the information that he got, it's still safe area. And it's very bare bones. It only has an exit that's quick to the streets and one box that currently is empty, and Bastion is there sitting in this said box and going, all right. So, is Waneka always that way?
Mm-hmm. He actually liked you.
Yeah, the whole thing about hope and like really moved me.
He's a clever guy.
Absolutely.
We get along.
Well, sorry to have brought you here, Spotter.
No.
But you see, I really don't think I should be doing any type of recognizance alone, especially on this subject.
Which subject?
Well, we are close to Wheaton.
Stalker.
She's being awfully quiet. She's been busy. I have done my proper research, and apparently there's a lot of things happening in other cities that are taking the attention of the SI. But I am willing to bet she's not being moved much by that, if her complex is with me specifically.
Right. Well, now hold on. Wheaton. It's Wheaton, right? We're in Wheaton.
Mm-hmm.
That's one of the places that Taylor mentioned.
You mean about snakes?
Yeah, the snakes were moving into a very clearly SI controlled location.
You see, I wouldn't, under any circumstance, come close to an SI place because I'm not stupid.
Correct.
However, if the snakes are moving, it means that they are going to be in the same place, which then leads to SI immediately catching them or close to immediately catching them. And so, boom, they have vampires in the head. What are they going to do? Well, proof. That's proof. And they get numbers with proof. They get resources, weaponry. You can't let that happen, at least not easily.
No.
So,
No.
yes, this reconnaissance is going to be about my stalker, first and foremost.
Mm-hmm.
But if we get any type of clue of where the snakes are hiding, we can send people, undisclosed people, ghouls, or perhaps dominated people, to get
Mhm.
information and strike them precisely, silently, and guarantee that the SI don't even know they.
Hmm. Okay. Okay.
But
We
that's
need more eyes,
that's
though.
only.
Like you said, we do.
Absolutely.
Is there a
And
window?
yes, there is.
Otto's going to open it. He's going to kind of sit by the window, and he's going to start calling some bats.
Okay. Because they're definitely around Wheaton.
And I've never rolled this one before, so I don't know what it is. Let's see.
I love that you're doing this.
It's
I'm just-
aminalism, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Are we doing feral whispers?
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna roll to see if there's a bat in the area. Anyone got some bats there, Belfry?
Oof. All right, I'm going to search. I think it's manipulation in an animal ken.
It is manipulation and animalism or charisma and animalism.
They're both 2, so just do manipulation. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 7. Yep. Wait, what's the power? What? Sorry, Mama. What you said
Your
in chat?
power-
What did?
Power
it-
bonus
it-
is 3.
Okay.
Right?
If it's diff 6, 3. Got 3.
With 3, I'm gonna say buy some weird ad. Don't ask. Don't ask.
Mm-hmm.
A small little brown bat just kind of makes its way to you. It doesn't
Aw.
know why, but it's told to come. So, being its small little batty self, just flaps itself over to you and kind of it lands and looks at you weird.
I'll let it hang from my finger.
Oh, even better. He's just gonna hang underneath and just wrap himself up and just look at you like, yeah.
Oh my God. I wasn't expecting to love this little animal so much.
He's gonna the little animal's gonna just look at you like, yeah.
Can you just take a little spin around the area? Let us
Like I
know if you
wasn't
see
doing it already.
Look out for snakes. Lots of snakes.
Ew.
Brown ones.
Why? Ugh.
Because usually if
not
there's a lot,
fun.
there's trouble. I know it's not. But you don't have
I
to go
don't-
near him.
What do I get out of this?
He reaches into his pocket, pulls out some dried snacks.
What's
Fruit.
that? Is it? I'll try it. Like
It's an apple.
It's gummy. Ew. Do you have something fresh?
No, it's dried.
Ew. Why do you have dried food? It's fresh. It's gotta be juicy.
You gotta come find me later and I'll get you grapes. I'll get you whatever.
Wow. Can't even. Wow. Fine. We better have some green. I like green.
You got it. You're my new best friend.
Promise?
Mhm.
Okay. And it will slowly flutter up into the air and start to circle and look around. Not like it's not going to draw attention because bats are usually not around this area. I'm going to just tell you that now.
That's
I would
fine.
notice if a fucking bat was going around, be going, what the hell is that?
But it's also dark and they're small, so
Yeah, that's true. That's fair. So
that's a new trick.
Oh yeah. I picked it up recently. Very recently.
Yeah. Let's see. That recently?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I got a few things from that thing also recently.
Yeah.
It's even he shakes a little.
Mhm.
What I think I should do, but kind of looks outside. How's the weather?
nice. It's actually it's like lightly cloudy, but it's brilliantly wonderful outside. I wouldn't say it's a full moon, but it's a moon. Twinkling stars, light breeze. It's fall. So, between 50s and 60s right now.
Shit, it might draw a lot of attention if I do this. Well, let's go with the usual type of stalking. What do you say, Father?
I'm down for whatever. Can you how sneaky can you get?
I can blending reasonably well with the surroundings.
Don't
A
worry.
trick of the gargoyles.
I got the luxury model. I'll just do it for us both.
Sure. I can be silent on my own, however.
This will keep us off cameras and out of sight. So.
Perfect.
All right. Let's do 2 route checks for that. It's only the 2 of us.
Mm-hmm.
1 hunger. Okay. All right. Lead on.
All right. First things first, I am activating Weight of a Feather and Silence of Death and the Skin of the Chameleon. All of them are free. Did correctly. And Junie, I would like to perhaps make a test to relate the information in which I got in regards to the presence of the SI alongside the presence of the snakes, in which we could perhaps divulge a route in which we wouldn't be risking so much in regards to our exploration of this area, but we could see enough to draw conclusions. Because I don't want to make an impression. I don't want to risk being in front of cameras and things like that. What I want is get information and get out.
So, where are you going exactly so I have an idea?
Probably around the general areas of Whedon, in regards to marginalized communities and communities that are centered around religious centers. Because yes, that's SI according to everything that we got, and perhaps we can maybe see clues in regards to SI there, but also it's where the Setites are planning to set up. So if we can see snakes or any type of behavior on the people around that might indicate they're being influenced somewhat,
So within Wheaton, there's there's two major colleges. One is called Wheaton College. That is SI territory. That is pretty much smack dab in Wheaton. The other one, which is actually in the next neighborhood, next little town over, which is called Glen Ellen, it's College of DuPage, which is not known for any sort of SI recruitment. However, there is an FBI and a police training force there, which then could eventually lead to SI, or there could be things in there, but there's no information from that at the moment. You do know your stalker did have training in the FBI, though, but you don't remember if she had any religious iconography on her.
Actually, remember that she didn't.
Correct. And she didn't seem too religious, but at the same time, here we are.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're going towards Wheaton College, I would yes.
Actually, Bastion would, as soon as they were actually on the way, he would bring up this to Spotter. This information that he got about the probabilities of the SI in both the colleges.
Okay.
And Wheaton is directly the information that we have. What about the other, however? It's fed, not directly, but probable.
So here's the problem. The main reason that the Masquerade stay away from O'Hare is because, well, primarily First Light's there. Somehow, this trick does not work on some of their technology.
Yeah.
I would prefer to stay away from Wheaton College.
So
Just because even as good as I am at this, it's in some cases, it's just not going to work.
that is true. Let's try and investigate the other one, see if we can see any signs of the snake. If we can't, well, the snakes are about to be fried with the big one.
Right. So we don't know a lot. What if she's a trainer or something? I mean, maybe she's a trainer. I don't know. Maybe that's how she gets the people to help her, because the actual agents wouldn't do that because they know better.
Well, my stalker had a lot of training. That I can say for sure. So if she's there, it's probable that she's training people and getting them into an assignment they don't even know that what is. We're going to the other college, Jenny, and doing some investigation on there.
You're going to the College of DuPage.
Yes.
Okay. With the college, I'm going to do this really fast and I spur of the moment. I'm actually going to highlight for you you can see where I put that plus mark. That is where the FBI, as well as the Department of Homeland Security and Police Department area of the college is. It is a big building. As you get close to that specific area, I want Bastion, please roll me wits and alertness. It's a alertness awareness, one of the two. Hi, I played V20 last night, so
all right. Wits awareness. Does my heightened senses factor in?
Yeah.
All right.
I'd also say spotters keep an extra careful eye out for cameras.
Oh,
Even
you
if it-
see,
Okay.
Yeah, even if it's slower for us to go someplace, he makes sure that.
Yeah.
I would say as you're going down Lambert, close to Farwell, once you hit close to that stoplight, you will start to see little, you know where the cameras are, you know what to look for. You do start to see them because it is a college campus.
All right. I search my wits.
Mm-hmm.
That's no. Okay, I can actually do better, and so I'm gonna do it.
Okay. You can think you can do better. I'm always for it.
Okay, 11 on a crit.
As Spotter gets to the corner of Lambert and Farwell, you remember that scent. You know that perfume. It's lingering. I would say from where she was, you know that she has been around here. She has at least been in that building. She's not there now, but that scent's strong. You know that perfume. And now that you think about it, what's that very, very popular scent down in Brazil? Kind of expensive.
Okay.
Something that would have definitely gotten your attention.
Yeah. That's. I cannot remember types of perfume now, but let me just say I can remember the perfume. I can remember the name. Bastian absolutely remembers the smell. So Bastian stops at Spotter.
Mhm.
He points at his nose and then at the building.
All right. What are we looking at? Fire escapes, big old, like, is it just a faculty building, classroom building?
Give me a minute. This is the storytelling on the fly, everyone. Give me just 1 second. Because I can actually pull out the map of the building.
Hold on.
The what you're looking at specifically. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Oh yeah, I'm getting detailed.
Should get the
Trust me.
details.
Of course I am. You're looking at the College of DuPage and you're looking at the Homeland Security building. And I have circled that in.
Okay, that's perfect. They probably don't have any security or any sort of technology there.
Sure. Right. There, I actually put a picture in there for you. It's right next to the College of DuPage's technical department and technical education with the greenhouse education. Right. It's just a right straight line right down there. You can see that right there. It's all the white buildings.
Yeah.
And you can smell her scent.
I was kind of like he got an idea, but he knows he doesn't want to say anything out loud to break the cloak.
Obfuscate.
Can we can see each other and kind of whisper to each other, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I would say that you guys can have a quiet conversation with each other and not break obfuscate because you're being quiet. And that's the specific building right there. So you can see where the breakdown is.
He's going to pull his phone out of his pocket and he's going to visibly turn it off and then point to his pocket.
Oh, sure. Bastian does the same.
Because Spotter's never actually thought about this before. It's kind of weird. I don't think Ghost in the Machine works on a cell phone signal. So if they were pinging his phone, they would know where he is.
That's fair. That is absolutely correct.
He doesn't know if it's true or not, but he's not going to take any chances. Considering what this building is, he's just like, I'm inclined to leave, just given we know what building.
Yeah.
We don't need to fuck around.
No, please. Let's pay close attention, especially on the outskirts. Let's not draw any more possibility to chaos.
Yep. Good enough. I think that should be enough. You smelled her here, so it's something you can look into. Ugh. Yeah, let's get out of here.
And on the way back will be tripled the attention
Yes.
that we had on the way in, because even worse than being caught, he's being followed.
Yep.
A follow. Spotter, when you guys get back to Bastion's hideout,
Mhm.
you do happen to see your little bat friend waiting for you.
Was there a small bodega on the way? I could pick up some grapes, green grapes. something?
There's a Walgreens.
Okay.
It's 24/7.
It's a
And it's
fucking
kind of
Maserati buying grapes at Walgreens.
You know, we don't
Which is just kind of
ask. We
hilarious.
just accept.
Bastion
She's
was the
just
whole
probably,
time
looking at me, looking at the grape.
looking at the alcohol session. That's all Bastion was doing.
You know,
Yeah,
but
sure, why not?
yeah, actually, they
Mama,
do
suspend
sell,
your disbelief, damn it.
I'll take a picture of my Walgreens when I go back in there next time. Ironically enough, it's right there where we're talking about.
Mhm.
But yeah, he's sitting there, he's waiting.
Mhm.
He's kind of just hanging out,
Mhm.
just swinging back and forth, like,
Mhm.
oh, you're finally back. I was
Buddy,
here. I waited.
I got grapes. I'll give him a grape. I promise.
Oh, it will totally nosh on the grape because
Mhm.
bat. And then he looks and he goes, it's all snakes.
Lots? Brown?
Different colors,
Oh.
I think.
Hmm.
One was me.
Mhm.
One was darker me. One was a lighter. One looked like grass.
Mm.
Some look like orange, like the leaves.
Mhm.
Things,
Well, they all in the same area.
One was eating mouse.
Mhm.
One was sleeping.
Mhm.
One was slithering around buildings.
Hmm.
But I didn't talk to him
No,
because I can't speak it.
no, that's
Too
fine.
much tongue.
You did great.
Thanks. Why?
They're causing some trouble in the city.
Matt looked at you and goes, can't you just stop him?
There's a lot of them.
There's a lot of humans.
Not wrong, but the logistics alone.
Be the bigger predator.
It's they're being used. We're trying to figure out where they are so we can find out who's using them.
Like you just used me for information?
But they're using them for more nefarious purposes.
Then this wasn't nefarious.
No.
I don't even know what that word means.
You did sightseeing and I gave you grapes. This is like we're basically best friends now.
That's not how this works, but okay.
It is
Thank you.
100% how it works.
Okay. Can I have one more break before I go?
You can have the whole bag.
Can't carry the whole bag.
Oh, well, do you have any friends? They can come by.
I just broke out of a zoo.
You did? For me?
The calling was too much. I had to leave. So
Oh yeah,
I
yeah. My
have a
calling is
little-
top notch.
Listen here, human. What do you expect me to do? I had a call. I answered it. You did a thing. I came. What more do you want?
Yeah.
And meanwhile,
get that.
Bash is just hearing like high-pitched
Subvocal.
chittering.
Bastion is drawing the scene.
Yes, and his hand, like Spotter's hands are up, like he's very aggressively talking to animals.
Yeah, Bastion is drawing it, and he's doing it photorealistically.
Be like that bat from Anastasia. What do you want from me?
Well, if you don't want to get back to the zoo, you can come hang out at my place.
Will you feed me?
I'll call you.
No. Will you feed me?
Nice.
I mean, I hit 3 meals a day.
That
Are
was
you
a lot
giving
of
me 3
grapes.
meals a day?
There's a lot of grapes.
I don't just eat all grapes.
Oh,
There's
tell
the
me what you
red
need.
berries and the blueberries, and there's, what is it? This long orange thing. Mango.
So fruit. Okay.
Sure, that's what you humans call it.
Us
I call
humans.
it
Yep.
food. Yeah.
Just, all us humans just hanging out here.
No, you smell like dead human.
Mm,
It's a weird aroma.
it really is.
Fine. Don't leave. You promise to feed me.
Oh, of course.
Okay.
I take care of my people.
I am your people.
Mhm.
He kind of bats his hand at you for a moment.
Mhm.
You are who?
Water.
Why?
It's a good question.
Benny.
Benny?
Benny.
It has a name, Bastion says.
I love it.
I sleep during day. Is that okay?
Me too.
Spotter. That doesn't spot during day.
No.
Weird. Who's the guy over there?
That's Bastion.
He kind of waves a wing at you for a moment.
He stops. He puts down the pen. He waves back.
Bastion, say hi to Benny.
Hello, Benny.
Just
Bastion
squeaks
says
at
hi.
you.
I'm sorry, I'm not fluent in that. You would have more luck with Taylor. Perhaps she can speak that.
She does speak a lot of languages.
Does she speak bat?
I don't know. Never
Not
asked her.
yet.
Well,
Imagine about now Taylor is getting a text because y'all have already turned on your phones. Taylor, do you speak bat?
not wrong. But Benny goes, okay, as long as you feed me and I can sleep during the day.
Yep.
Okay. And he'll flop over onto your shoulder.
Of
And then he tries to hang upside down.
course.
Any relevant information?
What?
Oh,
Oh, yeah. Lots of snakes.
okay. Hey,
Yeah,
good.
lots of different kinds of snakes. There's grass snakes, there's orange snakes, there's brown
Did
snakes.
he describe any type of snake that could relate to the ones that we're looking for?
Just the ones that are the same color as him, which is brown.
Okay, good enough, I guess.
But
Where were they?
They were all around. Some were seemed like they were regular. They were just eating and
Mm-hmm.
normal stuff. But it didn't stand out. Nothing he said stood out to me as actionable.
But they did say that the snakes were hiding in plain sight in
Right.
very obvious
Mhm.
places that we wouldn't look for.
Right. He did also mention that there were some around slithering around buildings, things like that. So maybe those were the ones that were hiding in plain sight, looking for ways in, looking for who's working there. I don't know.
Okay,
But it's not something else for us to look into.
Could you get Benny or Betty or I don't know,
Benny, 2 N's.
Bernard. Yes, okay.
Mhm.
Could you get your lovely, lovely flying mammal
Mhm.
to tell you which buildings? Because that way we can at least have something.
Mm. Hey, Benny,
Yeah.
do you remember which buildings the snakes were slithering around?
Kind of just blinks you like, I don't have a map.
Oh, if we take a walk, can you like?
Yeah,
point?
sure.
Okay, we're gonna take a walk.
All
Yes.
right.
Are you joining him, Bastion?
No.
Okay.
I'm not.
As Butter
You-
goes to take a walk with the bat, I think this is a great way to end this session.
Rudy, he has a name. He has a name. It's
yeah.
Benny.
It's Benny.
He's not
yes.
the bat.
No, it's Benny. Benny.
How dare you?
His name would need to be Bruce for that to be the case.
True.
All right. Well, thank you everyone for joining us this evening. And do join us on the Discord. That is where we hang out when we are not streaming. And we do occasionally do non-stream Zoom hangouts with the community when we're not streaming on Fridays and Saturdays, which right now we are. And we also have casting calls that we post in our Discord on the channel, The Casting Couch. Currently, there are 2 active casting calls. One is an ongoing and recurring one for guests for Call of Cthulhu 7E that streams at 3 p.m. Eastern on Saturdays. The other one is for a Werewolf 20th Anniversary Edition Farah game. That's going to be certain restrictions do apply. It's all in the Casting Couch posting details, okay? And literally that's going to be run by Ravnos Archon. So if that just got posted today before we went live. Yep. So if you're interested in possibly playing in games with us, you need to be part of the Discord community. Mm-hmm. And yes, Ravnos Archon, 2 of them. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right. So do also check out our YouTube if you would like to catch back episodes of this stream or check out episodes of any various streams that have been on this channel. We have almost let me check. What date is it? Oh, we are not at the 6-year mark yet, but we are getting real close to the 6-year mark. Okay. So we have almost 6 years worth of content on the McStabber Studios YouTube of World of Darkness TTRPGs, independent TTRPGs, a wide variety of TTRPGs for you to peruse. And then, of course, the London Esoteric Society YouTube is where our amazing European GM, Dr. Tiss, posts her content. So you will find Call of Cthulhu London Esoteric Society there. You will find a D&D game called Ishbel there. You will also find some other games that she has run as well on her channel. So give that channel some love too. And we have amazing friends who also stream. Yep. So, Junie Von Esch, what you got going on?
Strangle yarn and I stay up frantic because I was told I could do that instead of going to jail.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, we turn around and do fabric. This is a thick one that I'm learning how to do because we lack some thick hooks.
Mm-hmm.
It's a thing. But I turn around, I do this on the weekends when I'm able to, as well as if I'm not there and when Ravenos is available to do stuff, you will see me on his channel, or you will see me here on Fridays and Saturdays. But if you're on the Discord, you see when I'm live.
That's right. That's right. And as Junie mentioned, Ravnos Archon does stream TTRPGs, not only with us, he also does it on his own channel multiple nights a week when he's doing it. Right now, he's taking a little hiatus because life is lifing, as he likes to say, and he's doing some things behind the scenes. But literally, he will stream multiple nights a week games that are not D&D. Interesting stuff, y'all. Interesting stuff. So when he comes back, which it will show on our Discord when he does, do check him out because he's got a variety of games. Some are World of Darkness, some are other systems, but they are amazing content. So go check them out. And then Mischievous Red, she also will stream typically on Sunday afternoons, usually doing something crafty or playing video games with friends. So as she does also like to say, like Junie did, be on the Discord. You'll see when she goes live. And then DM Daddy RPG is where you will find Jen of Thieves, who plays in our games as well here, but her and her husband play and run games at DM Daddy RPG. So check them out. And then Psychoshire tends to play video games on her channel, and you can check her out. She typically streams multiple evenings a week. Yep. All right. And if you would like to check out our merch, you can do so at our Zazzle link that's in chat right now. There is a variety of studio merch and different campaign and chronicle merch to check out. We do have some designs for this game. I just haven't got it designed on merch yet. So, but we will get that done soon.
And Daddy might be coming soon.
Meow, Daddy. Meow. But do make sure if you are interested.
Yesterday, so yeah.
Do make sure if you're interested in checking out our merch that you are signed in to a Zazzle account there, and make sure you set your account to be able to view everything, because some of our merch is set up for adult because it has some swear words on it, and that's the Zazzle policy. So you won't be able to see our Camp Wish a Motherfucker Would Camp Counselor t-shirt if you don't have your settings right. You won't be able to see Kat's to-do list on various merchandise items, which is kick ass, take names, be a dragon, and then Dracula. The first three are checked. The last one wasn't. But I did say after the Chronicle was over that, yes, she did check that box because she was a bitch that got shit done. Yeah. So do check that out if you're interested. If you would like to support these players, show your biddies, y'all. Bits and donations are distributed amongst players here at McStabber Studios. If you would like to support the studio itself, you can do so by subscribing here on Twitch. If you have Amazon Prime, you get one free subscription a month. You might decide to give that to us if you really enjoy our content. Otherwise, you can buy me a coffee at our KoFi site. Yeah. But I understand if, money's tight, or you're not inclined to give financially to us, that's perfectly valid. In a way you can support us for free, if you would like to do so, is to go to the YouTube channels that have been linked above in chat and subscribe to them for free on YouTube. If you're watching content, click the thumbs up like button on the video, and then go to the comments and actually post a comment on the video. We engage with comments there, but what that does, both the liking, the being subscribed, liking, and commenting teaches the YouTube algorithm, which is kind of a dumb machine thing, okay? But it teaches it that we have engaging content. So it'll push us higher in search rankings. It'll basically push us out to people that are interested in content like ours. So that's a free way to support us, and it only takes a few moments of your time. And we appreciate those that do. Coming up over the next week, we got, hang on, I have to check something real quick. Okay. Yep, okay. So coming up over the next week, we have Wednesday, 8 p.m. Eastern, Demon the Fallen. We're in season 4. We're about to hit our mid-episode. Our mid-season episode. And yeah, it's been kind of crazy. We got a new demon in the choir. Yeah. And we done fucked up 2 of their fucking summoning rituals now. Yeah. I'm sure there's some Raveners and some some servants of the Lord of Murder that's real fucking pissed at this choir now.
Oh, so scary. You can do so much with your inability to move even half a fucking inch.
I know, right? So yeah, so do join us. I'm sure Shanky has something completely evil planned. But yes. 8 p.m. Eastern Wednesday. And then at 8 p.m. Eastern on Friday, we have Vampire the Masquerade V20. Yeah. 2 people here at this table are in that. Mm-hmm. Yeah. They're going to probably some slaughterhouses on the south side of Chicago. Mm-hmm. In 1994 Chicago.
Someone's getting slaughtered.
Hey, Junie. What was the
Yeah.
South Side like in 1994 Chicago?
Well, there was a lot of partying from what I remember. Thank you, college. McDuffie's represent.
Yeah.
Yeah, good times. Not for vampires, though.
No, not for vampires.
Nope. I am so fucked.
Yeah. And then, of course, on Saturday, before we come back at 3 p.m. Eastern, Tiss is going to be back with her crew of intrepid investigators playing Call of Cthulhu, 7E, London Esoteric Society. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they'll be back.
They're going to do all the sus shit, aren't they?
They are going to do all the sus shit. Yes, absolutely. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. There needs to be more cheese murder.
I mean, they should be brie about it.
Exactly. And then, of course, we will be back here Saturday at 8 p.m. Eastern with season 3, episode 3.
Mm.
Mm-hmm. We are starting off this season guns blasting, y'all.
Mhm.
Shit as fuck. We are like, we ain't putting up with this shit. We're going.
And unfortunately, when you're an elder, it means you have to have a direct hand in cleaning up these sorts of messes.
Oh, on this level? Yeah. I mean, literally, both Taylor and Magnus were very elder with the little Ancilla gangrel. We're like, you handle your police people, we'll handle the elders.
Mm-hmm. So now we're going to handle the elders.
Yep. So that's what we have coming up over the week. And lastly, I'm going to tell you, make sure you take care of yourselves, folks. It is every day there's something bad. I get it. I do. I feel it too. And it's very easy to get overwhelmed, burned out, stressed out, and terrified. I get it. And that can wear on your mental well-being. Make sure you're taking care of that in the best way you can. Okay? Reach out to your support network if you have one. Reach out to a professional if you have that available to you. And if you don't, reach out to a crisis support line. Right now in chat, we do have a list of organizations that you can call or text 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to get help. And those organizations are staffed by people who answer the phones and respond to texts that want to help you. Please let them. Okay? And if you are in another country than the US, or you're watching on YouTube and don't see our Twitch chat with all the information, or you are dealing with a crisis situation at a later time when you aren't with us here, please go to findahelpline.com. If you go to that site, findahelpline.com, you can look up by your location the crisis resources available to you, including the US. So even if you're in the US, you can look it up too, okay, to find what's good for you. It is real important that you utilize those things if you need them. Even if you're not sure if you need them, you can utilize them. They don't charge you anything for it. Okay? So please get help if you need it. And also, take care of your physical well-being too. The mind and the body, they go together. As one goes, the other goes. Take your meds, drink your water, get some sunshine when you can, but make sure you wear the SPF. Even if you're not prone to burning, wear the fucking SPF. Because skin cancer can happen to anybody, and it is not okay. All right? So take care of yourself. And also, get vaccinated, y'all. Here in the US, they are making it harder for people to get COVID vaccines. There are pharmacies that administer vaccines that are refusing to administer to people because they don't meet the requirements that are printed on the box now. Because on our boxes here, it is meant for people 65 and older, and then between the ages of 12 and 64 that are at high risk of severe COVID complications. Not being vaccinated puts you at high risk for severe COVID effects. Literally, they are trying to make it harder for people to get vaccinated. Please try to get vaccinated. Please. I beg you. People I love are at high risk. So I beg you, please get vaccinated. And also, if you supported this bullshit that we're dealing with our government in the US or in other countries where fascism is on the rise, fuck right off. You're not welcome here. We don't advocate for violence, but we do have to fight the good fight for those of us that don't support it. If you're protesting, be aware of your surroundings, be aware of what's going on in your communities, make sure you try to stay as safe as you can. Even if you're not protesting, be aware of your surroundings, be aware of what's going on in your community, and try to look out for one another, okay? For real. This isn't getting better, y'all. I said it was going to be a long road. And it is. But we have to get through it together. Said with all sincerity. Y'all have a good night.